This year, the Design for Displacement unit focuses on building preparedness and the post-disaster reconstruction of Marrakesh and Gaza. While most of the group conducted research in Marrakesh, one member focused specifically on Gaza.
In Gaza, the humanitarian situation is particularly urgent and acute, characterised by a decades-long blockade, chronic resource scarcity and repeated episodes of armed conflict. Attacks on health infrastructure have rendered the majority of facilities inoperative, and access to healthcare is severely limited. In collaboration with local NGO Global Hospital, this part of the unit focuses on developing adaptable medical facilities and transitional shelters. Due to ongoing restrictions, this evidence-led research was based largely on personal narratives, archival data, and professional discourse.
On September 2023, an earthquake hit Marrakesh, causing significant damage to buildings and infrastructure. During our study trip, we saw the effects firsthand, spoke with local residents, and studied the city. Our group conducted surveys by walking through neighbourhoods, documenting the earthquake's impact through sketches, photographs, and interviews. Our desk studies and online research informed our understanding of the social and economic impacts of the earthquake. Our research highlights the importance of disaster preparedness, sustainable rebuilding, and protecting local heritage, which provided a basis for developing individual thesis topics during the second semester.
As a tutor group, we chose to develop a website to showcase our group research. Unlike static formats such as books or physical reports, the website was chosen due to its dynamic nature and access, allowing our work to be further reaching. More importantly, a digital format allows future years to further expand the website and create a growing database for the unit.
A key part of the research development and understanding was the creation of MARC, the mitigation and response cycle. The framework emerged in the early stages of our mind mapping and became a tool to analyse disaster preparedness. MARC is divided into 4 response phases: planning, emergency, temporary and permanent. Addressing these stages systematically ensured a comprehensive yet adaptable tool to analyse case studies and understand how different countries have responded to other displacement-causing events.
The website structure is currently shared through a Miro board, providing a clear visual breakdown and navigation of what the website design will look like. Our approach moves from macro to micro, zooming in from global systems and trends in displacement to specific cities affected by displacement. This structure informs understanding across a range of scales that we have broken down. Macro investigated global patterns and systems influencing displacement, international policy, economic trends, and structural inequalities. Meso explored how these forces translate into national and regional contexts, shaped by cultural, political, and economic landscapes. Micro focused on the lived realities at the city level, capturing how displacement manifests in local infrastructure, communities, and public life. At each level of this exploration, and in hand with the MARC framework, we analyze displacement through 5 key thematic lenses: built environment, physical displacement, health and well-being, economics, and politics. This layered methodology ensures no single perspective dominates, offering a rich multidimensional understanding of displacement. The website is designed to be interactive with no strict order to follow. However, we recommend the following path for the best understanding. The unit overview shows about the unit, key questions, and our development process. Macro shows global issues around displacement. Units show a look at countries where the design for displacement units were conducted. Meso shows country-specific displacement topics. Micro shows city-level analysis and themes. The field study shows findings from our trip to Marrakesh. Theses show visual summaries, group research, and future directions. Supporting pages also include contact information, a gallery, and accessible references at the end of each thumbnail.
Built with standardized modular components, the site is designed to expand and update in future years. These parts form a user-friendly viewport and are currently previewed as PDFs on the Miro board to simulate the final experience. While some sections may look similar now, they are designed with interactive elements such as clickable case studies that will become active upon full launch. With limited data before our trip, we applied a modified version of Guy Debord's theory of the derive, or drifting, using exploratory walks to map and experience the city. Working in small groups, we used satellite trackers, shared findings daily, and focused on areas like the Guilez, the Medina, the Mela, and the Kasbah, selected for their contrasting earthquake damage. The following is a series of videos taken on our trip in Marrakesh.
tombé pendant le séisme. Tu vois là, tu vois ces vieux.
لا اخويا انا ما نحسبش عليا انا هذاك ما شفتهاش اخويا ما شفتهاش
Our thesis conclusions represented the final stage of our first semester research process. At the end of each research page, we posed open-ended summary questions and prompts designed to provoke critical reflection. These questions acted as a beginning point for our individual theses, guiding us to develop responses grounded in both global systems and local realities. We then mapped our thesis ideas against the original research themes using a shared matrix. This table, along with spider diagrams, allowed us to visualise our thematic overlaps and distinctions. This allowed some of us who had shared interest to go on and work in subgroups for the integrated design module, while others worked individually.
Although our final theses and design projects were developed independently, the website and group research gave us a common foundation. The questions we asked helped ensure our responses remained ethical, contextually grounded, and critically engaged. In this way, the thesis conclusion section ties together collective inquiry with individual ambition. It shows how our collaborative research shaped thoughtful, informed, and diverse design responses to one of the most pressing issues in contemporary architecture.